All right, so here we have something pretty interesting. This is a video coming from David Pakman from the David Pakman Show. He has announced that he will be debating Stephen Bonnell, also known as Destiny. Now, I want to say debating, sort of in quotation marks. It's certainly not your traditional debate, nor would I even really count this as a debate if we were to count, sort of whether or not something's really truly a debate, because they're friendly, they agree on most stuff, and so this is more really a discussion. Nonetheless, it should be interesting, but I want to see what David has to say.
It's a very interesting documentary, so check it out. Also from the David Pakman Show subreddit, a post from Ardell Avanda, or Ardella Vanda, saying, is it better to bring up and call out the disingenuous right-wing commentators or hosts, or ignore them and not give them a platform? Curious what you guys think, people like the intellectual dark web, Tomi Lauren, I don't know how she pronounces her name, Steven Crowder, Jesse Lee Peterson. Is it worth it, or does debunking them or talking about them give them even more publicity? This is a perfect opportunity for me to announce I will be having a debate. It's going to be a conversation. I'm going to be having a debate, we'll still call it, with Stephen Bonnell II, also known to some of you in the gaming world as Destiny. Next week, it's scheduled for Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be broadcasting it live on our YouTube channel. Destiny will be broadcasting live on Twitch, where we are going to debate platforming and boycotts. Two kind of different but related topics related to censorship and speech. And we are going to debate exactly this. When do you platform someone responsibly? How do you platform people responsibly? When does giving them a platform do more harm than good by exposing people to their crazy ideas? So we are going to have a really great conversation live on my YouTube channel and his Twitch channel. Tuesday, I hope I'm saying this right, Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will address it then, so I won't address this question now. Join the discussion at davidpakman.com.
All right, so there is that. That is David Pakman on his debate with Destiny. So they're going to have a discussion now. This discussion should be pretty interesting. I remember when they first had linked up, they had first originally linked up to do a just sort of interview kind of thing, and it was really, the way that they actually bounced off each other was actually really good. The conversation was actually very interesting and entertaining. I think I watched the whole hour or whatever it was. The way they bounced off each other was actually really good. I was like, wow, this is really good. So, and it's because, and the reason why I was surprised about that is, David's obviously kind of like an awkward guy, but also, Destiny is against what he calls circle jerks, which is basically kind of what that was. And basically, I think he didn't want to talk to H-Bomb just because they had nothing to talk about or something like that. And then when they linked up through Hassan, that was also kind of awkward. But the reason why I was kind of surprised it worked was for that reason as well. Because Destiny, in his interview with Cult of Dusty, he looked kind of dead, to be honest. He seemed kind of quiet and a little mellow. Now, you guys may disagree, I'm not sure. But that's how I felt about that one. But they really vibed well in their first conversation that they had together. So I have pretty high hopes for this one. And I think that them calling it a debate is good for them, because in order for sort of full engagement from Destiny, you kind of really need to have some sort of discussionary topic. And so having a discussion on this topic should be interesting. It'll be interesting to see them having a discussion. Obviously, both very good debaters. And I think they're amongst the kind of group that is the, what you would call the best debaters on the left. I think it's somewhere between Destiny, David Pakman, and Sam Cedar. I don't think Kyle Kalinske qualifies, as you guys are all well aware, because he hasn't done enough debates. But let me know your thoughts on this down below. I'm very interested to know them.